I have been a very active church member my entire life, up till about 7 years ago when I had a big life change, and it was very difficult to walk through church doors, so I stopped going. In the last 5 years, I've tried to work my way back into church. It's been difficult to find the right church, and it's been difficult to find the courage to walk through church doors by myself and sit through a worship service by myself. 9 months ago, I attended Shepherd of the Valley with 2 of my friends, and it was a great experience. So in August, I drove to Shepherd of the Valley. I sat in my car and I prayed, and I gave myself a pep talk that I could do it. I could walk through those church doors and sit through church all by myself. And that's what I did. I sat next to a kind couple who introduced themselves, and to this day, I sit in that same pew next to those people. Shortly after I started attending Shepherd of the Valley, the Engage meeting was talked about, and I thought that would be a good next step for me, but I was nervous to do it. And I walked in and sat next to a couple, and they were very kind to me. They introduced themselves, and we talked until the meeting began. When the meeting was over, they talked about small groups, and that small groups would be soon starting an 8-week series of On the Way. I was not ready yet, so I went home and I prayed. And the next morning, I felt the Lord's leading to join that same small group. I was nervous to walk into the small group the first evening, but I was welcomed warmly. Each person there was so kind. The atmosphere was cozy and welcoming. And as the weeks went on, we became more and more comfortable with each other. And our small group has now decided to continue on. It's been a blessing, and I'm so thankful for this small group. You can find us sitting around before church and after church visiting, and it just feels so good to be part of a group like that again. And I'm grateful for the people that took small steps to encourage me, to welcome me. So it might be just a smile. It might be introducing yourself to somebody who sat next to you, but it could be just what that person needs to build up the courage to take the next step of faith for them, because that's how it's happened for me. And I'm so grateful.